So, you know, I feel like the fan base took a lot longer to come around to the idea that we were okay than we did. It was pretty quickly. And then you just got to move on.
But then you fast forward, and then you're in a new relationship with Beth, and then it ends up, you know, with the life you have now. That I feel like for fans makes it go, oh, okay. Yeah, this is a different thing.
Sure, and I mean, I'd like to think that everybody at a certain point could look back and and I dropped the ball there.
Everybody's made mistakes.
And mine just ended up happening on national TV.
What was your first date with Beth?
Egg appreciation. It was kind of like, this is your life, and I was almost embarrassed out there. But early in the day, we were sort of
Finally, look at
we had talked before, but we actually sat there and had this conversation. Randomly,
I need to
come
cut
inside, and
It's not.
I started realizing how many similarities there were. She had trained in Toronto. She had trained with cars and Parkville and the rest of it. She just did it 7 years after. And there's a 7-year age gap. So we started talking, and when I reached out to Maddie, I was like, what's your deal? and that was really the start of it. And then she was still on the road, so we just ended up talking for like half the night.
Okay, let's get out of here.
And then she came up here one day, and then we hit it off, and the rest is history. Fast forward, gosh, 13 years later, whatever it is, 2 kids. Yeah, a lot of life at that time.
Did she feel in her heart of hearts that you could return to wrestling?
No, I really don't think until I got that final go-ahead from her. Because she was there for the surgery, because she was there for all of the prognosis. We both had to wrap our mind around the idea. Now this is done. And then also, like I said, she was there when we would go out for 2 hours, get flat, and, you know, like all of that. So she was there for every bit of that. So she didn't think it was a possibility until, you know, she saw our mental shift.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Not bad.
I think he's going to try this. And I don't think there's anything
Come on.
really to stop him.
You're gonna love this.
With that being said, no way I'm doing it unless she signed up.
Yeah.
Unless she feels comfortable with it because of my father who died, her husband. And, you know, I gotta be there. So if there were any doubt or any lingering on, is this a, you know, she wouldn't have signed off. And I wouldn't.
Your biggest strength is your mindset. You have this mindset like when you set your mind to something,
for whatever, I think that is probably one of the strongest aspects too. Just, I always feel like we can work through what we want to work toward, and you can get bogged down with all of the negatives because they're always there, or you can focus on the positives because they're also always there. And I'll use those positives to help get done what I get done, instead of getting bogged down with, you know, negatives.
But I gotta tell you this story. In high school, I was the vice president of my student council, which meant I would host fashion shows, I would host talent shows. I just loved having fun.
Sure.
Which has led to what I get to do now for a living.
Now you don't have to hold them.
That's right. Look at me. We have stands now. Moving on up. So I was such a big wrestling fan. That's one of the time Mark was as well. We would host the talent show. And we got everyone to take their cameras out. Story your line. The benefit of those was flash photography. We got everyone to take a photo of us on stage hosting a fashion show or a talent show. Where did that come from?
So that was a lot of what you saw Jay and I do with that. It was me, Jay, and Brian Gortz, just sitting down and having a similar comedic sensibility, and really just throwing stuff at the wall to see what would stick. And if the three of us laughed, we'd go, all right, let's give it a shot. You know, again, where our sense of humor is a little different. And if you watch the Agent Christmas show that totally reached Boston this years later, you start to realize where our CTV,